Good morning, afternoon, or evening, and welcome to the wonderful world of Krokotopia. Now, the first part, which is going to be right after this intro, is going to be me making a new pet and doing the hatching process. What I did is because it takes about 105,000 gold. I already had that much on one of my other accounts, or my other wizard on this account. So what I did was I gave my pet to him, allowed him to do the hatching process, and then we leveled that pet up a little bit. So if that's not something that you're interested in watching, then feel free to skip it. I'll have the timestamp of when regular Krokotopia starts. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy, and stay tuned for more. What I've been thinking about is I want to get like the spell proof and get rid of the thinking cap and powerful stuff like that, but I want to keep pain giver. So I was looking into it, and it's very, very expensive to hatch a new pet. So I went onto my other account. It's only level 59, but I do have a shit ton of gold. So I was thinking that I would hatch another one of these pets and hope that pain giver stays, because I want pain giver, but I want to get this for sure. Oh wait, actually this one's pretty cool too, because this has the spell proof. Hopefully my pain giver will stay. Of the crit strike, which will come into effect a lot later. And then this is pretty cool as well. So I'm gonna try and see what happens when we hatch Shaggy Shelby. 5 hours. Holy shit. Okay, please don't like yoink my other pet because of that. Oh, good. Oh, you can spend gold to make it hatch faster. Alright, well, after that, we now have Captain Milo coming in soon. Otherworldly egg.
One eternity later.
Oh my. Milo has 5 epic abilities he can manifest. Let's go to the pet center. Alright, let's see. Oh. Alright, well, it went up 3. No. How come that? This used to be an epic. And it went to common. And that was ultra rare, and that disappeared. But this one was ultra rare. Same with that was ultra rare. It's still ultra rare. Not epic. Yeah, we might have fucked her pet up a little bit. So we are here. Hello, Tinu.
Welcome, Effendi. You come to wondrous Krokotopia at a most dark time. We have been cursed ever since the one you call Malastair arrived.
Oof.
Oh, the Tuts have come back to life to crush us under their oppressive fists. Please speak with the
Oh, I thought he
Sergeant
said
Major in the
feats
Oasis
instead of
if he would
fists.
help rid us of this Malastair person.
Malastar just gives some cock and ball torture with his feet.
What ho! Greetings, youngster.
Hello there.
You must be one of those wizards from Wizard City. Sergeant
No.
Major Sylvester Quimby Talbot III at your service. Order of the Fang? I think I heard Professor Winthrop mention that name. He and his crew are still
Not used to not
excavating when they
skipping.
should be evacuating. You'll find Professor Winthrop inside the pyramid. Perhaps he has some information that can help you. And please, try to keep him safe.
I'll do my best, Chief. Find them
Well,
beetles.
hello again, young wizard. Good to see you again. I see you made it out of Wizard City. I was worried the place is falling apart. You'd be glad to know all them Smiths you found are being appreciated. I found them all good homes, I did.
Epic.
They'll be safe so long as Malister don't get his way. Maybe you could help me again. I need to round up beetles. They're all over Krokotopia. Bring them back to me and I'll reward you.
How many beetles? There is the oasis. I think that's... We were in the oasis. There's one around here. Oh, yeah. We can also talk to the crafting man.
Are you thirsty for knowledge? I can help.
Ring in.
So, Miss Tangletree sent you to me, eh? From the looks of you, you're still a novice crafter. Only able to craft one thing at a time before resting. Under
Yeah.
my teaching, you'll earn another crafting slot.
Ooh.
You'll be able to craft 2 items at... I need you to go and make 2
Fucking
rings of
skipped it.
insight to demonstrate to me that you know what you're doing. Bring them back to me, and we'll talk.
So we need vials and creatine. I didn't know you can make... You can make pet snacks? Oh my god. Master artisan. Yo. Actually kind of epic. No. Oh my. Oh, I can buy these here. Holy shit. I guess we wait for parchment. So we can make one, but we can't make the other since we lack 2 parchment. And we can't find it anywhere.
Ooh, at last, someone who can help me. Please take this parchment to Zane at the library. Yes, the library is over by the prospector's camp. Ooh, I should have given this to Zane weeks ago. Yes.
Zane. Maybe Zane will give me parchment because I'm giving him parchment.
Ah, the very information I need indeed. I appreciate you for bringing it here to me. Tinu can be such a procrastinator sometimes. Could you help me out? I am up to my eyeballs in shelving parchment, and I've got little time. But I'm also trying to collect stories about the history of my race, the Manders. I know many things about our race, but I feel it is incomplete. I fear some of our stories might have been lost in the passage of time. It would be great if you could interview a Mander named Hech Aldim just on the other side of the oasis. It would help out my research greatly, and I'm too busy to go myself.
I mean, at least you gave an excuse. Unlike most people, they just say, "Go do this. I need you to go walk 5 feet." Meanwhile, they can, but no, the librarian man is very, very busy.
History? My great-grandmander told me some stories he found in the Chamber of the Chosen. He said our race was once happy and lived without care. All that changed when the Crocs arrived. They were migrating due to hardships and plagues they had in their old lands. We began by helping them out. But we were too generous as a race. We helped them out until one day we discovered that we were their servants. Well,
What the
slaves. Sadly, we have become victims of our own kind-hearted nature. Oh well, maybe it was meant to be this way. I hope not. Greetings, student of wizardry. I must say that I am always delighted to see people from the other worlds, though some cause me distress.
I
For
see.
example, Major Talbot keeps staring at me as if I were an amusement. Manders may look strange to some, but we have our pride. He's intimidating me with his stare, and I'm afraid to confront him. Could you talk to him for me? Manders are quite shy by nature, you know.
Ayo, stop vibe checking my boy.
What? Edge concluded that I thought he looked odd. Well, I must say that Manders are very different than anything we have in Marylebone. Actually, I was puzzled as to why he is purple. All the others
can't-
I've seen are either blue
You
or
can't
orange.
ask why their
Have you
skin color.
noticed that? I feel my ignorance embarrasses me. Would you be so good as to talk to Zane? Ask why the Manders are the colors they are.
Amazing. You learned all that from talking with Hedge? I never knew that about the history of our race. No wonder the Crocs didn't record that knowledge. You've saved me time and effort.
So do the Crocs
The
like
Major
hold over
wanted
this
to know
place?
why Manders are the colors they are? Actually,
I guess
I'm
that makes
surprised
sense 'cause
that no
there's a
one
Croc
from
statue there.
Marylebone has asked before. Originally, Manders were green, but some of our forefathers served the different orders. The pyramid is of the fire order. Manders who served it changed to orange. The Crocus Sphinx is of the order of ice. Those Manders who are blue in nature are descendants of those whose ancestors served ice. The tomb is of the storm order. Manders such as Hedge al-Dim, purple in nature, are descendants of those who served storm. I guess the elements became a part of our four Manders long ago.
Four
And that is why we are four different colors.
Are there still green ones then?
How about asking Salab ibn Dur what he knows about the history of the Mander race? He is usually within the pyramid.
Sure thing, kid. God, I hope I don't just spend the whole time just running back and forth between these three people.
The Manders are different colors because their four Manders serve the three orders of fire, ice, and storm. Gadzooks! It makes a sort of sense now. I guess my curiosity got the better of me. As an officer and a gentleman, please apologize to Hedge for me. I didn't mean to be inconsiderate.
Yeah, check yourself, bro. Fucking check yourself.
Oh, Major Talbot didn't know why Manders are different? I thought everyone knew why. No wonder why he was so curious. I feel better now.
Good hedge.
Say, could you do me a favor? I was supposed to fill up a canteen for the professor. The well water by the shop tastes the best if you could fill it for me. The professor is just inside the pyramid. I'm sure he would be grateful for your service.
Sure thing, man. Hold on, I'm trying to get to Brazil. Well, rip.
You fill up the canteen from the well.
Come in, watch your step. Things are amiss down here. You say you are
Doesn't look
looking for
that-
the Order of the Fang?
Huh.
As a
are they
matter of
doing?
fact, I was just researching them when the Crocs came to life and attacked.
Huh.
Why, thank you for bringing the canteen. The air is so dry here it can bring on a thirst that can make you dizzy. Gadzooks, that's the best water I've ever tasted. Can you take this canteen to Dr. Fleming at the dig site? He thinks all the water here on Croc is salty.
I guess so.
When the Crocs attacked, my diggers and I had just found an ancient obelisk describing the
You're
Order
not
of
allowed
the
to say
Fang.
that word, man.
We had to evacuate everyone. If only I could see rubbings of the inscription on the obelisk, I could learn more about the Order. Do you think you could make rubbings for me? You can find the ancient obelisk at the dig site in the Royal Hall.
Bruh, you're just gonna send some kid, you know, like I'm just a dude. And you're just gonna send me to go do something that you're not allowed to do.
You want to know about the history of the Mander race? I'm sure you know we have been slaves of Crocs for ages. Curse their proud snouts. We were
Proud.
too weak-minded and the Crocs took advantage of us. But then, when the Crocs were cast into the sleep, we thought we would be free again. Ha! But are we free? Now the Marylebonians have come here, and we are servants again. And they are stealing our history right out from under our very feet. We need to be free from the curse of the Crocs and all these meddlesome Marylebonians. If only we could break this curse that we live under. Please, good young wizard, help me. The wicked Tuts have enslaved my people. They use terrible magic to force us to work here in the pyramid. Please allow us to be free of their oppression. Help me break the charm. Defeat charmed slaves in battle so we might be free.
Alright, I have a feeling I'll be down this way quite soon. But right now I'm gonna go follow the story a little bit more.
You make the rubbings.
Great, thanks for saying it like that. You make the rubbings.
Try the water? All the water on Krokotopia tastes salty due to all the sand. I sometimes wish I had stayed back in Marleybone. Great Majesty of the Queen, that water is delicious. Thank you. I will always endeavor to fill my canteen at the well from now on. You know, I found an old Manda scroll. Could you give it to Hetch in appreciation for bringing this incredible water to my attention? Thanks again, young wizard.
Dr. Fleming found an ancient Mander scroll? Now I wish I had listened to my great-great-grandmander when he tried to teach me how to read the old language.
Oh,
I would really like to know what is on this ancient Mander scroll. Would you do me a favor and ask Professor Winthrop what it says? Please?
sure thing, man. Only because he said please. What else? Zan. Zain.
You learned all that by talking with Salam? Quite the hothead he is. I hope he does not stir up too much trouble. The Manders are a docile race, you know.
I had no idea.
Hetch mentioned the Chamber of the Chosen. I have heard that the texts of our ancestors were stored there, but no one knows where that chamber is. Could you find out information about it? I fear rousing the Marleybonians' curiosity, though, but maybe Prospector Zeke would know of it.
Yeah, he's a chill dude. He's not gonna try to yoink all your resources for the glory of Great
Jumping
Britain.
horn toads. You say you're looking for the Chamber of the Chosen? I thought that was a Mander myth. None of them Marleybonians believe it be existing, but I did see some glyphs concerning that chamber down in the Royal Hall. Take this parchment and make a rubbing of the glyphs. Then take the parchment back to Zane for translating. Look for a statue with only one brazier. Just past and dig down there.
Alright. On the bright side, like, most of these are given decent experience. So before we go back down the hall...
These rubbings are perfect. Let me decipher the text.
Professor Winthrop studies the rubbings and grows frightened.
My word. The Order of the Fang was a secret group of croc wizards who wrote a book of rituals called the Croconomicon, the most powerful source of knowledge about life and death magic. The Croconomicon cannot fall to Malastair. You would like me to translate an
that's
ancient
why he
Mander
wants it.
scroll? Well, I'm not versed in ancient Mander, but I know Danforth is. See him at the excavation site. Perhaps this order has something to do with
Oh
the crocs
my.
attacking us now. Did Malastair put them up to it? He has done similar work in Wizard City. We need to find out more. While I was running for my life from the croc attack, I saw Beatty Narini take an ancient tablet. He's the leader of the crocs in this area. Beatty Narini must have the answers we're looking for. To reach him, we'd need a key to his chamber. Our fighting men are trying to protect our archaeologist. Could you defeat Narini crocs until you find a croc carrying the chamber key and take it from them?
Guess so. You just give me like 3 quests at once, bro. Okay, you know what? Anything from the Chamber of Fire we'll leave off for another episode, because that's gonna be a whole new area. So anything for the Royal Hall we'll do now. So
Can you believe it? When the crocs attacked, my notebook fell apart and all the pages scattered.
That's
I
rough.
can't leave this place without that information. My notes on the crocs may seem like ancient history to you, but they may have some bearing on our present situation. Maybe they can explain Malastair's interest in this place. I think the charmed slaves picked up the pages of my notebook. Could you get those notebook pages back for me?
Well, I guess we do fight a bunch of them at once.
We were digging in this area when we were attacked by menacing crocs. I lost all my equipment in the confusion. Could you go get my equipment for me? I have it packed in wooden crates. Those crates are scattered everywhere.
Sure thing, buddy.
You take a rubbing at the statue's base.
And we'll yoink this chest before we go back. Ooh, and this. And this rock.
You found writing relating to the Chamber of the Chosen. Give me a moment to translate it. Alas, I cannot translate this.
Oof.
This uses glyphs I do not recognize. Talk with Tinu Bakmal. He is more familiar with such things.
The man just guarding the portal is more familiar with your ancient text than the librarian.
Oh, hello again.
Hey.
It is so good to see you, my friend. No one ever comes down here to visit with me.
Sorry.
I don't know why. Oh, you need me to translate your glyphs? Yes, I study glyphs as a hobby. Not many people do it, you know. Ooh, you need to go to the lower level of the Altar of Kings. Down there you will find the sacred chamber. You will find it there. Yes.
Ah. Oh, beetle.
You find the hallway blocked. Report this.
Oh no! The lower hallway leading to the Chamber of the Chosen is blocked?
Yep.
The old scrolls of the Mander race are lost.
Probably not.
Wait! The hallway in the Altar of Kings was damaged when the Marleybonians began their excavations. Maybe someone was in there before they collapsed. Check with Professor Winthrop. He was overseeing the excavations, so he should surely know what is beyond the hallway.
Sounds good.
Yes, I jolly well remember that hallway crashing in on us. Luckily, no one got
That's
hurt.
good.
You can get to the same place through one of the doors in the Chamber of Fire. Just turn right at the first intersection. Nothing of value in there.
It has been a while since someone has challenged us. It will be a pity to defeat you so quickly. Prepare for battle, wizard.
How ominous. Rank 3, rank 3. Oh, you guys have no health.
You pick up the book containing the Mander race's long-lost history. History of the Mander race. For thousands of years, the Mander race lived in harmony and peace. Then one day, a piece of floating earth showed up near the oasis. This piece of floating earth contained Crocs, who were tired and hungry from their trek. They were fed and their needs attended, but soon they began to take advantage of the Manders' hospitality. Soon they began to unleash their powers and cruelty upon the Manders. And from then on, the Mander race has lived under the tyrannical rule of the Crocs. The Manders believe that one day, a person of great power will come and throw off the shackles of the Crocs. The Manders will once more live free.
The lost history of the Mander race! You have returned to us something that we will hold dear for countless generations.
You're welcome.
I will keep it safe here in the library for all my days. 1,000,000 thanks be bestowed on you. This act will long be remembered.
Bet you're gonna ask me something else. Oh, you didn't. So this guy wants me to fight these. I wonder if they'll go over to the other spot. Or not. Oof. Oh, that worked. Pyrate.
My notebook pages! Thanks so much! Now, let me give them a good look. Oh, dear. These research notes need to reach Gordon Fleming right away. I'd better keep researching. I'll be safe, but rotten luck all the same. Could you take my notes to Gordon
No.
Fleming? You'll find him in the Royal Hall.
Even though they're like right up here, why is it saying like 400? Alright, there it goes. No wonder these crocs were defeating them. They had double their health. Disappear into something. I wanted to say rice.
Ah, wonderful! You found my crates. Thank you so much. You've brought me Alfred Rothschild's notebook. Splendid! Let's just take a look, shall we? Ah, I see the urgency. Did you know the Tuts intend to invade other worlds with a huge army? Some dark figure has put them up to it. We had suspected it, but this is the proof. Thanks. I'll let the others know. Since you are so good at finding my equipment, perhaps you can help me again. I don't know where I put my inventory list. Would you search the dig site for it? I probably left it near one of the camps.
Well, it's a good thing I have an arrow for it. Or, you know, the fact that you put it on a huge table 100 meters from you. You're giving me 200 XP to walk
My
100
inventory
meters.
list. Wonderful. You found it. Oh dear. Now where are those artifacts I found? Bad news. Those artifacts were very powerful. If the Crocs took them, we could be in big trouble. Would you mind battling the Crocs until you get those artifacts back? I would appreciate it greatly.
Hold on. I'd like to go talk to Winthrop instead. On the way. That's a lot of damage. But I will hit you just as hard back.
You found the chamber key. Well done. Our men here have their hands full fighting the Crocs. The archaeologists are no help, I'm afraid. Can you defeat Beatty Narini in his chamber? Claim the missing ancient tablet from him, and perhaps I can find out how this madness started.
Ah, good. I need your newly acquired power for a task.
It definitely doesn't sound ominous. Yay! Fizz.
Well, now that that's all sorted, I'd better stay here with them and make sure nothing else goes missing.
Smart man.
You are not worthy of standing before me, wizard. Fall to the floor. Maybe then I shall show mercy on you.
Bro, you're gonna have like 600 health. Calm down the big dick energy, bro. 500, not even. And it's great, because even though you have a minus 25%, I got a power pip. So I can just use another spell. God, dude. I didn't realize how much of a difference it was going to be sitting through all the dialogue.
Hello, young wizard. Since you're here, I'm guessing you're ready for your next death
Yep.
spell. Do you think you are ready? Let's find out. I heard that Professor Winthrop from Marleybone found some death artifacts in a pyramid in Krokotopia. Do me a favor and go check to see what he's learned. Maybe he knows of some new death spells.
Ah, the ancient tablet. Now I can get the rest of the story on the Order of the Fang.
Professor Winthrop studies the ancient tablet.
The Order of the Fang oppose the evil Tuts. They planned to use the Croconomicon to put the Tuts to sleep, and we had to come round and wake them up. If only we had that book, we could set things right again. But where is it?
Ah,
in Brazil.
you must be one of Dworgen's students. I guess he heard that we found some death artifacts. It is amazing that nothing goes on here without him learning about it. I guess that is one advantage to being a wizard. I think the Order of the Fang still exists, hiding somewhere in Krokotopia. I want to find them. They must know where the Krokonomicon is kept. We've discovered a map room that might help locate them. Unfortunately, it's located through the palace. We can't get inside. My assistant, Malcolm Danforth, has been working on a way to enter the palace. But with all these tuts about, I'm afraid for him. Please, help him. You'll find him in the excavation room in the Chamber of Fire. Yes, the death artifacts. I have studied them closely and have made some notes. Can you take these notes to the libraries of Krokotopia and Wizard City, then take the last notes back to Dworgen and Nightside? He will be most interested.
That new quest is for Chamber of Fire. All of these are for the Chamber of Fire. So for the time being, we're done with that spot. All we have to do is do this one. Oh my gosh. We might have finally got to a good stopping point.
Professor Winthrop sent you?
Mm-hmm.
He needs this information distributed? I'll get right on it. Thank you very much.
What is this? Information from Professor Winthrop? I'll file this right away. Thank you, young wizard.
Oh my! This is some interesting information on Krokotopian death items. It's good to hear you
Thanks for hitting me in
distributed
the
the
head with that
information to the libraries. It appears that those death artifacts have some new powers I was not aware of. I'm sure Malistaire knew of these powers. Here, take this note to the headmaster. I'm sure he will understand my concern.
Greetings, young wizard. What brings you here?
You hand him the note that was given to you by Dworgen. He frowns at the information it contains.
This news is grave indeed. I had not expected Malistaire to find those death artifacts so quickly. Our time is shorter than I expected.
That's right.
Dworgen will require a book, the Dark Grimoire. It has some spells that he will need. Go to Nightside, near where Mortis stands. There you will be contacted by a scarecrow. He will give you the Dark Grimoire. After that is done, take it immediately to Dworgen. Go, quickly!
You feel the ground begin to tremble.
Peasants, you guys summoned that. I summoned this man.
Greetings, young wizard. I understand that you need the Dark Grimoire. This is a very powerful, and I gather that Malistaire's army is growing if Ambrose needs this text. I fear that this book will do you little in light of his new powers.
The scarecrow casts a spell, and the book appears in your hands.
You miss, bro.
Ambrose sent you to get the Dark Grimoire? These are dark times indeed. Malistaire must be building his army faster than we expected.
He tears a page from the Dark Grimoire and hands it to you. It immediately turns into a spell card.
Take this spell, young wizard. You will need it in your trials ahead, but beware. Stay on the straight and narrow, lest you fall into the despair that Malistaire is creating. All death students must become strong, or they too will turn to the darkness.
Curse. What? Alright, I guess. So before I wrap it up, there's just one more thing I want to do. I want to make sure, double check to see if anyone's selling parchment late at night. Well, thank you all so much for watching. This isn't gonna have much of an outro because I'm fucking tired. See you around.